Mzansi, welcome back to your fresh new update. It's your fave, Magdalene Mukonayamadiva. Look, we're back again with another update. Before we spill the tea, make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another fresh new update. Now the streets are buzzing because the one and only Musa Kawula, Wendy Williams Light, is officially out of jail this after spending 110 days behind bars. Musa didn't even wait to settle back in. He came out guns blazing, ready to shake every table in Mzansi. And you know him, when he comes back, he doesn't come back quietly. He comes back loud, messy, and already trending. Let me give you the tea. Last night, Musa went live on X and he wasted no time dragging Naidu into the mud. According to Musa Kawula, Sisha is in heavy denial about how her love story with Vivian Reddy began. He accused her of basically stealthing the billionaire businessman, saying she started seeing him while he was still allegedly married to his now ex-wife. The way Musa dropped that one, the Wi-Fi nearly crashed from the amount of people screen recording. Now, of course, Sisha has always presented her romance with Vivian as the fairy tale billionaire's wife story, glitz, glam, and luxury on the Real Housewives of Durban. But Musa came back from jail swinging, basically telling the whole country, don't be fooled by the glitters, babes. He even implied that Sisha is trying too hard to act like the queen bee on RHOD, when in his eyes, the whole foundation of the fairy tale life is built on shaky grounds. And let's not pretend, love him or hate him, Musa knows exactly how to get people talking. His release has already reset the gossip agenda, and if Sisha is the first target, who's next? Because we all know Musa's not going to stop here. If anything, this was just the warm-up round. Speaking of people trending for all the wrong reasons, today we need to talk about none other than Khumalo. Kelly sat down for an interview recently, and the moment the interviewer politely greeted her with a warm "Sis Kelly," Kelly completely lost her cool. Instead of rolling with it, Kelly snapped back and said, "My name is Kelly, there's no sis in Kelly." You could literally feel the awkwardness through the screen, but props to that interviewer for keeping her composure and rolling with the punches. She really is a true professional, because honestly, the way Kelly shut it down came across as rude, arrogant, and very uncultured. And this isn't even new. Back in 2019, Kelly already made a whole announcement about how she doesn't want people calling her Sis Kelly. She claimed that it makes her feel older than she is, especially if you're the same age. Now I get it, everyone has their preferences, but here's the thing. In Mzansi, calling someone sis isn't disrespectful. It's actually a term of endearment, a show of respect that we see or that we say when we see you. For her to throw it back in people's face like that, it rubs people the wrong way. Some fans say she has every right to be addressed the way she wants, respect her wishes. But others are like, the way you said it matters, and Kelly's tone is always dripping in unnecessary attitude. And honestly, that's where the problem is. It's not what she said, it's how she said it. At this point, Khumalo's reputation for arrogance is almost louder than her music, and the more she tries to set these boundaries, the more people are going to do the exact opposite just to push her buttons. Because if there's one thing Mzansi loves, is poking a diva with a short fuse. Now let's get into another dramatic chapter. Tebogo Mashego, the South African artist behind Biri Marung. He recently jetted off to Nigeria to promote his music network and grow his brand, and what was supposed to be a power trip quickly turned into a nightmare. Tebogo went live on Facebook, emotional and in tears, telling fans he was stranded in Nigeria with no funds to make it back until the 30th of September. He alleged that the very same team he traveled with had mistreated him and basically left him hanging. Imagine that. Now you're in a foreign land and your squad turns against you. That is hectic. Now, of course, the street went wild. Some said maybe it was money drama. Others whispered about passport or visa issues. And then the trolls came guns blazing, dragging him with comments like, how are you crying broke when you're driving a whole expensive German car back home? And here's the ultimate twist. The nightmare is officially over. Tebogo is back on South African soil, safe and sound. All of this thanks to none other than DJ Curry, who came through and bought him a ticket home. So while the questions still linger about what really went down in Nigeria, one thing's for sure, Tebogo's trip has left us all with enough drama to talk about for weeks, from tears to trolls to DJ Curry sweeping in for the stave. This story had it all. Finally, Inugi Mazwai recently dropped a bombshell that had everyone scrambling. She revealed that the celebrity who raped her years ago has now been released from jail and raping his own niece. Now, the shockwaves from that statement alone had timelines spinning out of control. Social media detectives didn't waste any time. They started putting 2 and 2 together, and before you know it, the name Briggs was flying around. Remember, Briggs was convicted in 2017 for raping a 16-year-old relative and later released on parole. So on the surface, it almost looks like the puzzle fits perfectly. But here's where it gets tricky. The timeline doesn't fully match up. Nsiki hasn't mentioned any names, and we know how dangerous it can be to jump to conclusions. Just because details sound similar doesn't mean it's confirmation. Speculation, yes. Proof, definitely not. And that's the important T right there, because while the gossip mills are working overtime, Nsiki's statement isn't just about a name, it's about the trauma, the pain, and the reality that survivors live with long after the headlines fade. Her words remind us that even when justice seems to have played out, survivors are still left with scars and forced to just accept and deal. So whether or not social media's guesses are right, one thing's for sure, Nsiki has once again sparked a tough but necessary conversation. And this tea is going to keep boiling for a while. And that's all for your fresh new update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course comment down below what you think of today's updates. For fresh new updates, it's your fave Until next time, stay safe, stay spicy, and remember, in Mzansi, today's gossip is tomorrow's headlines.